What is good, y'all? Pro Nubby One here with another reaction. How's it going, y'all? If y'all could, before we get into it, hit that post notification bell to know when I am coming at you with another video. I'm sorry I have to use this lapel mic because I'm at my boy Mizu's house. I'm doing these reactions right here because we're switching to a new place from the old studio and stuff like that. So yeah, we've about to watch this Aba&Preach video. It's Shits and Gigs versus Andrew Schultz. So whatever that means, I feel like this is going to be a cool, funny, and fire debate. So we're just going to get right into it. Shout out Aba&Preach. Shout out Andrew Schultz. And shout out, I guess, Shits and Gigs. I guess I don't know who he is, but yeah, shout out to them. So let's get right into it. All right, Aba&Preach, y'all. Shits and Gigs versus Andrew Schultz. Let's get it.
For starters, if you was black, you wouldn't be getting any black men. So I'm just saying.
All right.
Wait, what?
Shits and Giggles?
Yes, I heard about Giggles.
Okay, so podcast from the UK.
Yeah.
They're getting canceled.
Okay. Oh,
They're getting canceled.
they're a
Yes.
podcast. Okay.
Why? Because they decided to hang out with Andrew Schultz on the Flagrant podcast.
What?
I'm here for it.
I'm here for the
Yeah,
multicultural.
yeah.
Really? Yeah,
Black
man.
girlfriend effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Came
You're
in,
into that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Meghan
She
Markle
came
fine
in.
as
What's the black girlfriend? If they just come in and start fighting?
Nah, bro. You guys don't know
did
about the
wow
black
some
girlfriend
shit up.
effect. She just.
Wait,
she
what is the black girlfriend effect? This is
you man don't know
you
about
just
this.
glow up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend. All of a sudden, he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up.
Yeah.
Glows up, bro.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time. That's why they gotta shave their hair.
Nah, bro. White guys with black girlfriends,
They grow a
step-
beard
they step their
because
dick
there's
up.
more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Andrew's funny as hell for that. What? I mean, it's Andrew Schultz. What you go really expect? So it's Andrew Schultz.
I think the black girlfriend of
general.
Oh, well, that was cool. It needs to stop raining.
Yeah.
It needs to stop raining.
Was there some baddies?
Y'all not used to that?
Was there baddies?
Yeah, was there baddies there?
I think there was. I don't even remember, bro.
From where we were sitting or standing,
Like
it was
two.
It was
Yeah,
only
I'm
a
not
handful.
gonna lie, it was slim pickings.
Only a handful. Yeah.
I haven't
yeah.
seen
In Atlanta?
in Atlanta. I've seen the least baddies so far.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm surprised.
That's the truth.
No, that's what they getting canceled for, is saying that. Shit. That's a heavy statement. Especially if you got a lot of people from Atlanta that watch you. That is a heavy statement, my brother.
Thank God we ain't from here.
Yeah, I'm
I'm a Texas
surprised.
girl.
Very surprised.
We from Texas.
You ain't offending me none.
I don't know why these girls are kikiing.
Yeah,
Talking about different
like-
Texas girls, you live in Atlanta. So when he says he doesn't see any hot girls, he's also
Wait, what? Oh, ooh.
talking about you.
Yeah, fact.
No matter whether you are from there or not. You think these guys, when they're walking around, they know who's from Atlanta, who's not? They're just talking about the black women there in general. But anyways.
I'm not saying everyone's beautiful. I just told you Atlanta's clapped. I never said everyone's beautiful. I just said I'm not seeing any baddies here.
Okay, that's
You know what's funny about Atlanta?
Those are the comments. They got a lot of people upset.
I can
And
tell. I can tell.
We're getting a lot of flack for it, so they decided to respond.
If you know, you know. If you don't, that's fine. But we
He
just
said
wanted to
it-
address something
said
that's
if you
happening
know,
at the
you
minute.
know.
This past weekend, there's been a couple of clips going around from when we did a session on the Flagrant podcast while we were on our US tour. And
Hey, I'm sorry. I fuck with that background. Is that Aang and Rock Lee? Ooh, hold on. And the dude from Hunter x Hunter? Oh, this is a fire background. I like that. That's dope as hell. Oh, whoa.
I knew I couldn't
whoa,
afford a
whoa,
house
whoa,
on my
whoa,
own.
whoa. My fault, Chad. I accidentally just messed up. Because that's dope. That Rock Lee background is sick with the Aang right there. That's dope as hell.
you know, if you don't, that's fine. But we just wanted to address something that's happening at the minute. This past weekend, there's been a couple of clips going around from when we did a session on the Flagrant podcast while we were on our US tour. And yeah, there were a few jokes made that were incredibly inappropriate. One specifically pertaining to black women. And In the clip, Andrew was making a joke. I'm not even going to get into specifics. Making a
Oh, hold on, chat. Wait. Oh, my mic is on? Oh, okay. I think my mic just cut off for a second. But no, I'm sorry, but that's just a lot of like sensitivity, man. Like, oh, is it? Oh, okay, we good. It's like, bro, like, why you gotta be so sensitive about it? It's a joke. Like, like, like I don't know. It's like it's a joke. So when it comes to it being a joke, right? I don't really take it like. Obviously, I'm not a black woman, so I'm not gonna take it. But honestly, when it comes to black women, already get talked down by like the majority of different cultures and stuff like that, or its own culture. I get it, but I'm all about the mantra of like everybody, like being able to laugh at themselves and stuff like that. We all can giggle about a few shots coming at us. Like I just don't find it a big deal.
like, frankly, like racist joke.
Yeah.
And we were laughing at it. And to give, there's first of all, before we get into like specifics or anything like that, obviously there's just literally no excuse. There is no excuse.
Agreed.
And
Okay, I get that.
fight or flight is a real thing. Like it is, yeah. Fight or flight is a real thing, and it's so not easy to say, but when you're in the situations, you look at it through a lens of like, bro, if it was me, I promise you, I'll stand up, I'll kick them cameras down,
Yeah.
I'll smack homeboy in the face,
Yeah.
I'll say this, I'll do that.
You would have done none of those things, my boy.
You literally would have done none of that.
No.
Wait, what? Bruh, come on, bruh. You would have done none of that stuff. Let's be honest, bro. That would have ruined your career so quick. That would have made it so you would have not done the next episode of your podcast. If you would have went around Andrew Schultz's podcast set, kicking down cameras, throwing down lights, they're like, bro, I swear to you, he would make sure you do not do the next episode of your podcast.
None of those things, my boy.
Come on now, man. Let's be honest here. Don't start going down that route now.
Smack nothing. Nobody's cameras.
Yeah, come on now, bro.
Not because you're a bitch, because you're not in your country. You're not.
And you're not
fuck
dumb.
People's,
and you're not dumb.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe that. I don't know why. I gotta think about this. I gotta let this one simmer and let it process. But I don't think that you would have done none of those things. But
At
I'm
all.
gonna let you carry on.
At
I'm
all.
sorry about that.
I don't think he's saying he would have done that. He's saying that a lot of people are watching and they're saying that what they would have done. Okay, so
Good.
I hope,
Thank you.
because that's crazy.
But when you're in there, you're in shock.
You're in shock, and all you want to do is move on.
Yeah, bro,
literally
move
all
on is
you
the
wanna
fucking
do-
word, bro. All you want to do is fucking move on. Just move on to the next thing. Just
Yeah.
move on to the next thing.
There's
and
so
like we
many
had to say a
times.
few times, bro, just move on.
Just move
Just
on.
move
Literally,
on.
so many different topics. We were like, move on. And
Yeah.
it's not even like about pity laughs or anything, but we just wanted to
Get out of that situation.
literally get out of that situation, keep the ball rolling. And we thought it was going to be more of like a bros chat, but it ended up being something that's
ended
not
up
meant to
being
be.
something that's like really, really hurt people that look to us for some.
She used to watch on a TV show who was obviously black. She was like, oh, I wish I was her. And I'm thinking, what?
Jesus Christ.
She kept on saying, oh, I wish I was black. I wish I was black. I'm thinking,
Jesus Christ.
Are they making black jokes right now on their own show?
what?
For starters, if you was black, you wouldn't be getting any black men. So I'm
What? Who are they talking about?
just saying.
if
Hold
you
on,
were
chat.
black, you wouldn't be getting any black men. Just keep listening.
I'm so confused.
That's such a bold statement to say.
I wish I was black.
I wish I was black. Like, yes.
What's going on in your life?
What? Do you know what I mean?
You're white, fam.
You're white.
You're
Just
winning, fam.
relationship.
To interrupt. What is it with? It sounds like I'm hating on black girls. I'm actually not. Even though I'll come back to why I used to have such a stigma against black girls. 'Cause they used to
I
bully me.
get it
Even though
now.
I'll come back to
I get it now. Y'all been making black jokes on here. What the fuck? Y'all, what was that? Y'all tripping.
I used to have such a stigma against black girls.
But the second black girls start coming down y'all throats and threatening y'all channel, y'all say no, y'all stop, y'all apologize.
Because they used to bully me. Anyway, moving on. I'll come back to it. I'll come back. Why do black girls want every type of guy?
There y'all go, right there. There, that's that. What? That's crazy.
just want to come back. The reason why I play that clip, because I'm like, wasn't you doing the exact kind of jokes? If not, that is more flagrant than what they said, if not at the same level.
Yeah, but you can argue the fact that this was a long time ago when they changed, and now it's no longer good to make those
Fuck
jokes.
out of here, nigga. Nigga, that. He said that shit was a year ago. No wonder them niggas laughed so easily at Andrew Schultz's joke. Come on now, boy.
Man,
You know what I mean?
it was a year ago.
There was no fight or flight when y'all was geeking on that goddamn sofa, nigga.
It was a year ago. It changes everything. It changes everything for me because they made it sound like this was human they don't agree with and that they would never, and they were just having a fight or flight. But you see that even in the confines of their own podcast, these motherfuckers was making the same kind of joke. What stereotype are they playing on right here? Black women are undesirable. I think it's hilarious that they're acting like they're above this kind of humor. And then you dig in a little bit and they was doing these kinds of jokes. I just want your opinion. Does this change the way you perceive the whole thing?
No.
What you mean?
It doesn't change anything. Because I was saying, you was laughing. That's what I said in the video.
Sure.
I said, nah.
Sure.
He said, I
was
nah.
not buying it. You
I
were
was
giving
not
the
buying
benefit
it.
of the doubt. So I can understand that it changed some things that you say, or the benefit of the doubt that you were giving.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to that, it's just crazy how you're gonna get on Andrew Schultz for what he said, but you guys normally make these kind of jokes on your own platform. Just because you went on there on a white man platform, started laughing y'all asses off about the joke he's saying about black women, and y'all got some black females coming down y'all throat saying, why was y'all laughing at that white man at his dumbass joke about us black women? And then also saying that there's no attractive black women in Atlanta. You, my friend, are blind and dumb because Atlanta, Georgia, period. I've only been, I think, Georgia once, but I drove through. Has beauty. I was going to Mississippi a lot. I think we went down to Georgia a few times, but they have beautiful women. Oh man, I don't know where that boy must be smoking some amphetamines or something like that. Man, that is crazy.
It's not, because that's what I've been saying. I'm like,
Exactly. That's wild, y'all.
But just don't act indignant. I could never. Oh, bitch, that was you Saturday. What you talking about?
He said, bitch, that was you Saturday. What are you talking about?
It's phony.
Bitch, that was you Saturday.
It's giving fake for the
It's
audience.
giving fake friend.
It's
giving I would never.
The girls who be like, ooh, you like this, you like that, and on the weekend they sucking that exact kind of peen. Like, shut up.
Damn.
It's what you said. You know, when you're affected by what people are saying?
Audience capture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Audience capping. That's what you do.
I think audience capture.
That's what you do.
That's what you do.
Okay? And it's okay.
Audience capturing.
Because now you're caught in the midst of it. You're like,
He said, is this the thing of
I
it?
really get it.
Is this the thing of it?
But also, no. That's it. It doesn't change much.
But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't see it. Tell me, what is the difference between making all kinds of jokes about the fact that black women are undesirable or that black men are never checking for black women, and then making jokes about the black women stereotypes? Is there a difference?
Yes, there is a difference.
Okay.
The difference is the amount of followers that you had when you made the joke and the amount of followers that you have now appearing on that podcast. It grew.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So people don't really caught
facts.
that. Yeah, that joke.
I can make a joke like that now. So yes, if I make a joke like that when I go on No Jumper, I'm gonna get canceled.
Pissed off at your shit. That's the difference. And it's okay. I get it.
If I go on Sway in the morning and say some of this crazy shit, I'm about to get canceled.
I can understand. Like if I transpose myself 3 years into this thing that we're doing called Aba&Preach, caught in between certain. It can really. I got flashbacks right now. Losing friends, losing connections, stuff like that, because of something that you said. People not wanting to. I get that, and it can be very frightening. That's what they're doing. That's why they're doing that. Oh my God! It's the heat. It's hot.
Look to us for support and look to us to feel protected. And protected is the main thing that I wanted to discuss. Is that it is our duty to protect you guys.
Facts.
And it is definitely
your duty to protect nobody.
Cool to be in that situation, and again, not be the ones to stand up and kick the cameras down. And we fucked it on that occasion.
We did.
It's not going to happen again. And it's about being human. It's about realizing that you don't know what you're prepared for. You don't know how to prepare for something
you don't know
that you
about,
don't know what's
yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah.
And once it's happened one time, you're like, fuck, all right.
You learn from your mistakes, and that's literally you
bro.
learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, we
man.
fucked it, and we're sorry.
We definitely do apologize.
It's, for me, like, it's one of them ones where you don't realize that, like, for one, when you're part of a community,
Okay,
you don't
I'm sorry.
realize
These boys
that
are
you
just
can
yapping.
hurt your own community.
Especially
when you're not Asians, sometimes he just for Schultz before on Flagrant. That's his type of humor. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes he does lowbrow stuff. Sometimes he does things on the spot that are, Asians eat
Off the
dogs.
wall. Yeah.
White people can't dance. Black people this. He does that. Okay. If you don't like it, that's okay. That's his type of humor, and that's amongst many things that he likes to talk about. He'll make lowbrow jokes, and it's fine. All right. We make lowbrow jokes from time to time. It is what it is. Everyone kind of engages it. If you don't like it about black women, that's okay. I don't know why you go on that podcast. If you don't want to see that stuff. The only people who are getting mad at Schultz right now are people that are part of your fan base. Schultz fan base doesn't give a shit because they've heard him say 1,000 times worse on his podcast.
It's funny because because for what he's saying is correct as hell. But the also thing is, you wanted to go on his show because you're also a fan of him. So it's crazy how you go on that nigga's show, participate in the jokes that he's saying, laugh at them, like actually laugh at them and call them funny, and then talk down on not saying that you should have destroyed his shit when he said that. You're weird, and I'm not having you back on my platform again. That's gonna make me think you two are weird niggas. I'm not gonna lie I'm not gonna lie
on a
about
regular
that.
basis. So if you're not okay with that type of humor, you're not okay with the kind of topics he brings up, why go on the podcast? And if you didn't know it's gonna be like that, why would you accept? I don't understand for the life of me creators who go on podcasts or feature.
Jessica Robert, hey, appreciate you for the follow. Thank you so much.
Other people's stuff, and they don't know the vibe of whatever they're about to walk into. That's like people who go to comedy shows and then they get offended because people are getting roasted left, right, and center. Why would you go to a comedy show? Stay the fuck home. At the end of the day, people want to say, "Oh, it's Schultz's fault." No, it's these guys' fault.
Shout out to you.
It's their
shout out
fault,
to you.
one, because they didn't pay attention to what platform
like I
they
said,
were
I'm
on.
using my
But it's
lapels
their
for my
fault
mic.
too,
I know
because
my
when they
mic's
saw
not
something
the
they didn't
best,
like, instead of being,
right.
"Hey, I'm not okay with that," and then standing up, they kind of laughed and kikied while the jokes were happening. That's on you. So it ain't nobody's fault. You want to apologize for that? That's
I'm doing
okay.
a reaction right now.
You are getting upset.
Yay.
You're getting us upset because a Muslim went on a podcast called Ham and Alcohol, and there was ham and alcohol on the podcast. That's what's going on. The name of the podcast is Flagrant, and now you're pissed off because flagrant shit happened.
Because flagrant shit
I went
happened.
to this place. Women, naked. Where'd you go? Strip club. Appalled.
To go a layer beyond that, I think for people from the UK, their sense of comedy doesn't really involve race much, okay? Or they don't like to touch on the topic much. That's not what I've noticed.
That is true.
And I'll down that. What?
No, I'm thinking.
Okay. They don't like those kinds of things. That's not what most of their comics like discussing either. Race is not a topic that they like touching. In North America, that's a different thing. So obviously, I can understand for people is jarring, as you guys still like to say over there, to watch people that you like all of a sudden be in an environment where they're discussing race so fucking much. I could get it. Because if you watch a podcast at whole, they talk about that shit a lot. Let's talk about the stereotypes. What is it? The black angry girlfriend stereotype?
Okay.
Is he playing into the bullshit stereotypes?
Okay.
Sure.
I'm like,
it's like,
I think that we're
What
rating what's going on.
We hold our hands up. We apologize. You learn from your mistakes, and we hope we don't let our community down again.
why is their body language like, when you 10 and your mom caught you?
Why the fuck y'all just lie like that? Now y'all know y'all finna go back to watching Andrew Schultz and laughing at his damn jokes. Y'all's weird, bro. That's weird behavior.
Just
That's
going
weird
into the
nigga
page
energy.
you shouldn't have, and you sitting there waiting for an asshole to just like they killing me right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw the apology, I'm like, y'all doing too much. Because I saw the apology first. I'm like, damn, these niggas must have.
What did you do?
These niggas must have been calling black women gorillas or some shit. Like,
Damn.
they must have been talking about
Damn.
Boniqua,
Damn.
Shaniqua, too dark for the night.
Fresh and fit kind of shit.
Fresh
and fit kind
yeah,
of shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much.
Fresh and shit's
Fresh and shits is wild.
in a vacuum are not bad. It's knowing their views on them actually, and then hearing the jokes. They take on a different tone. I could joke with my white friend about black folks if it's in a specific way, but if I find out he has actual negative impressions about black people, that takes on a different tone. If folks feel like Schultz got actual negative views on black people, then you could have a way to say about those jokes. That's fine.
Well, yeah.
Somebody you know hates you, starts trying to joke with you. You're going to take those jokes completely differently because you know they're not actually trying to have a humorous moment with you. They actually
That's
just trying to
true.
put you down.
Yes,
That's different.
that's different.
It's not the same thing at all. So they have something called audience capture. Because when I watch them in that podcast and I look at them laughing and kikiing, I don't see them being incredibly uncomfortable at that black portion. They're
Like
just
I
laughing.
said, they was laughing their
I can
asses
never
off
know
on
what's on
Andrew
the inside
Schultz.
the same way their fans can never know. Maybe you guys know them better than me, so whatever. This is just my personal opinion. I just think they saw all the flack from their consumer, and a lot of them are black women, and then they felt like, yo, this is just not good for us, and then that's when they retroactively want to make themselves feel bad about what happened. So here's the hot take. The hot take is this.
The heat is hot.
As a man, if you have a fan base and it's mostly women, you just gonna suffer for it. Especially if you're doing comedy related stuff, you're gonna suffer for it. Because at the end of the day, the humor that we kind of have, the dudes like to be flagrant.
No, yeah.
Especially when they're amongst other guys. So that's why I didn't really buy this whole thing about like them like, oh, I'm so outraged. I'm like, I don't really buy it. I think you're actually bothered by the fact that it hurt black women. But you notice all these comics who mostly appeal to women at first, eventually that shit starts to backfire on them to some degree. Why? Because the more the women hear them, the more they be like, I didn't like that. Well, that's how men will joke around amongst other dudes.
And that's exactly what
And
I
I'm
was,
not talking about
exactly
everything, but take Matt Rife as a good example too. Women was all over that. They loved it at first. And then the more the dudes started joking, the more they're like, yo, he's a little piece of shit. And women are entitled to not like it at some time. It's not their fault.
Yeah, he do make
It's
a lot
not
of
their
wild
fault.
jokes
They're
too.
these guys are the ones making the real concerted effort to appeal to them and to appease them.
I'm from the
And
States.
so now
I'm
they
from
come
America.
off as phony or a bit fake because they are. Because I'm confident if you kept cameras on these dudes and really
If you
see
heard
the
that.
way that they joke, they probably do this kind of humor all the time. That's what I didn't like. The only thing I didn't like about their apology is they're like, oh, I would never. And it's just, you look at the footage and it's like, bro, you did this shit just a year ago.
Exactly.
You wasn't with the percolation?
No.
Yeah.
So,
What about you?
The problem that I got with is exactly what you were saying, but let me just go more in depth with it. It's just that women, the way that you act with your friends is that you have to agree with everything that they say, and you have to love everything that they say, and you shower them with compliments even though they're not that good. And that's good that you do that. It's wonderful that you do that.
What question?
Men will do the opposite with people that they love. We will flame our friends. We will be flagrant with them. We will call them out on their stuff. You know what I mean? So if your friend hates another girl, the other girl is the ugliest bitch you've ever seen, even though that's not true. Our friend is the ugliest motherfucker we've ever seen. So it's when we shake and giggles like that, now you're affecting me? Me? How dare you? It's okay that whenever you talk to a girl, it's okay that you flame everybody or she flames you, but the minute that you go with her and it's personal, you can't do that. I was chilling with a friend and she grabbed my belly. I grabbed her belly. That was out. I was like, oh, you fat too. Oh, wait, that was not okay. But then now y'all take a step. Take a step. You can pout all you want. Step. I don't care. I really don't. Women be doing that, and they be whenever they be nagging on all kind of things. And when it's your turn, you don't take it. That's exactly what Aba is saying. That's exactly what it is you can't handle it, and it's okay. You have the right not to handle it. You have the right not to handle it. But to the people that cater to the girls, it is a downfall. And they're gonna be like, oh my God, you're such a piece of shit. No, I've been a piece of shit. It's just now I'm flaming everybody and it's your turn and you can't take it.
I mean, no, not really. It's not that they can't take it. It's that these guys presented something that they weren't. So you can't be mad at the ladies for their reaction. These guys presented at something different. It's not the audience's fault. These dudes should have just been honest about the fact that they like this kind of flagrant stuff. They're the ones
That's
who are
true.
defrauding the audience. It's not their fault.
They lied about what they like to find funny.
If you present yourself as some kind of male feminist, and then it's not their fault that you actually turned out to be a piece of shit. Should they have known better? Maybe. But you're the one who's defrauding them. I'm not mad at the ladies for that.
I ain't mad at it. I think you're right.
Hey, man, shout out Aba&Preach, man. Always coming with the good videos all the time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. That was Aba&Preach. I mean, shit, how do y'all feel about that? To be honest, when it comes to people like that, or like, you know, the homies that fuck with Andrew Schultz and stuff, I don't care for Andrew Schultz's jokes. I fuck with Andrew Schultz. He funny. But hey, if people feel that way about him, then they can feel that way, I guess. But when it comes to jokes, I feel like we could all we should all just be able to laugh at ourselves. If you know what I mean. Like, we don't always have to be so damn serious. Like, that's what makes you I feel like, to me, that's what makes you a chill person, is when you learn how to laugh at yourself and take humility in a good way. Yeah, I love y'all so much. If y'all want to watch the video without my reaction or commentary, you can go visit the link down below and hit that post notification bell to know when I am coming with more. I would deeply appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, man, I love y'all so much, man. Another video down, another reaction down. I love y'all so much. Peace out, deuces. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all know.
No struggle, no game. I've been through everything. What is pain? They don't know me and little bros raised. Since the jit was too good to throw a fade.